What up, G? Shit, chilling. Having a bad year. It's been, what you call it? It's, I don't know, man. Crazy shit, man. Balls been bouncing up in the air and all that shit. Just crazy, bro. The one thing I did do, I got Caleb. Because it's alright. It's cool though, because I got Caleb Williams, the X Factor. Oh, I do is they be tearing it up for me, dog. Yeah, I don't know if I did it or the previous the team did it.
This is EA Sports coverage of the National
I can't remember.
From Orlando, Florida. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught at the 20.
Wow.
And he takes this thing down into Chicago territory. A huge play there right off the bat.
I had two people in there. I felt the ball in between the controller.
This season, that catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
From the gun, here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
They go here with a former Lion.
I needed Andy McNeil for me.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced.
Oh,
5,
come
6, 7,
on.
8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Williams. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
That's a fraud.
Giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up fourth.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be...
Man, fucking Smitty pissed me the fuck off, bro.
You know, we talked about potential unbeaten
He goes, what y'all, our game lagged out. He ain't lagged us out, right?
You're unbeaten. You got to be careful. You can't take this...
And it was a one possession game. He didn't want to restart it. He wanted to take the W.
Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think.
And he was like, nah, I'm just going to take the W. There's no point in us rerunning it. The rerun a quarter.
And it's third down. You look at this Bears defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That third down conversion good for 23. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Goff.
Fuck it. More shit. Man. I first try and go out to the right.
A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into
the fuck on. I'm throwing the fucking ball.
Offensive lineman. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Hassan Reddick racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
To throw is gone. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, my God.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams laying himself out in the end zone. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Badgley on for the extra point.
Yeah.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
I don't know how DJ Worthy got that contract. No doubt trade you in.
And they will send this one away. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up
Wow.
shop at the 32.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So Providence compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
To throw, Williams.
What the fuck ain't that pass interference? He stopped him on a route.
Second down. You talk about this Lions defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And when you're getting ready to face
Swear to God, bro.
defense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Here's Williams. And under the
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
Hutchinson. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits.
I gotta get a better offensive line.
Down and 16 yards to go. Open man is Komet, the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception.
Come on.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to throw, Goff. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him.
Let me pick up my pen again. What
do you want?
14
the Star Crunch.
On EA Sports.
That's it.
What?
You got my pen and the Star Crunch.
That's it.
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the
Wow.
and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's Madden.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Goff now looking to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams.
Oh,
Lions. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Fucking I have a trade game too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go the receiver.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah,
sometimes bro.
Important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. To the air, Williams. And the Lions pressure too.
I hit the button to throw away.
Hassan Reddick. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. To throw, it's Williams. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And it's incomplete.
Wow. Get the fuck out. You catch miraculous catches. I can't catch a single fucking ring.
We'll get the football back in terrific field position. Now Goff.
Look at that shit.
4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jones breaking from the contact. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the gun, here's Williams. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Moore, the man in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. And the pressure gets to him again. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions open the lead up to 34-0. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a short pickup to about the 25.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Hassan Reddick able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
So we're allowed this year to put both middle linebackers in the middle. I don't know about that, but okay.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Inside the 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So maybe some signs of life. This has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. That is caught by Laporta. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Off play action. Here's Goff. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Lions 42, Bears 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Play action. Now Williams. Under pressure, they got him again. Hassan Reddick, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
They're going to try and throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Gone. That one let go deep for Laporta. And this is going to be intercepted. picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. I mean, 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing you have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. On play action, here's Williams. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
This is taken at the 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Play action, it's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Goff throwing again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions extend their lead yet again. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Lions 51, Bears 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. First and 10. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Here's Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, Williams. Well, there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it here just past the 25. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Off the play fake, it's Williams. To the right side and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
After the interception, here's Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 26 yards. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT.
That's game. I'll concede after 3rd quarter.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Lions 58, Bears 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
50 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
To the air, Williams. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Welcome back live to Orlando. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and they'll be left with a second and about a foot. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week, as he's got a first down as well. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta from 21 yards away. And the Lions add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Badgley on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get
You run that formation most of the game, bro. Pinch linebackers up the middle.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll go play action here with Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Hassan Reddick, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. The offense on 3rd down, an almost unimaginable 0 for 10 thus far. This will be 3rd.
How you do it? How you do the cheese?
Moore, the man in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them.